No, what we did is we basically identified the tweets online, right? We have a couple people working on, not full time, but they're kind of they're responsible for what happens in social media. So they're looking for people talking about London dining or about a competitor restaurant around the corner. And the way we stole them is basically when they're talking about having to wait in line at another restaurant or that they had a good or bad experience, then we're just saying, hey, I'm from Disham, we have a really great menu or whatever, come check us out, here's our website, if you want, let me know. And that comes from somebody who's usually the manager of the branch or the guy who runs the business. So it's not a matter of literally, we're not there to steal customers, we're there to talk about Disham or to be cool. And you kind of have to have a social reading. If it seems appropriate to suggest they come to Disham, then that's a great thing. If it's not, then it's not. Does that help answer your question?
Yeah, no, it's just, the fact that you've got to be constantly kind of, searching social media for these actual relevant.
Yeah, I mean, you miss tons of opportunity in social media to engage. I mean, if you had all the time in the world, you could talk to everybody who talks about your brand, but you don't. So you just kind of pick the ones which seem most ripe. It's a kind of keep your eye on the ball thing. And if you have time, do it. If you don't, do it. I mean, don't. You're in a small business, you'll have tons of other priorities like paying the bills. And it may be that you need to do that before you start tweeting back. But that's okay. You're not required. You don't have to reply. So, next slide. So, again, this isn't the gospel, but this is some things I would advise you to consider. Some rules of the road. And the first thing is really identify your objectives and start integrating social media as early as possible. When I say identify your objectives, I mean your real business objectives. What matters to your bottom line tomorrow? Don't just think, I want more visitors to my site. Really think, for many brands, I think actually visitors to the site don't always indicate great revenue returns unless it's an e-commerce site. So actually, what do you